With everything going on in the world, I know myself and most Canadians around me aren't too focused on like what's happening on our side of the fence. Really don't hear enough about how the reduced number of international students are going to affect and currently affecting higher education in Canada. And like, if you guys have been on this account before, you know that all I do is like talk about Canadian students, Canadian finances. But I am starting to fear that soon it just simply won't matter. Universities are already at crazy deficits. I know this because I'm on the student government here at McGill. McGill is one of the richest universities here in Canada. The campus that I'm on is being so defunded. It's insane. And yes, that has a lot to do with Quebec policy, tuition price changes because of the Quebec government. But the fact that we're already struggling and taking away more visas for international students, which is where honestly the institutions get the bulk of their money outside of their questionable investments, should be kind of terrifying because some universities have been operating in a deficit since COVID and are about to close. Obviously, the big ones like McGill, like McMaster, they're not at that stage yet, and I doubt they'll ever get there. But what is happening, that money for undergrads and graduate students to enrich their learning experience, things that were once considered super basic, are being cut. So many labs are being put online into modules because department funding across universities across Canada are being cut in anticipation and already because of deficits that they're incurring. The major thing is, and I talk about this a ton when giving advice to students about how to land their first research gig, that the stuff that you learn in these basic classes is what you use as leverage to get you that first research volunteer experience, which then kind of is a jumping board for the rest of your career as a scientist or just to like get you into grad school. I don't understand how we expect students to succeed in an increasingly competitive workforce without any tangible skill. I think my major point here is that universities in Canada have like slowly been struggling for a while since COVID, and all the stuff with international students is just going to make it a lot worse. We need to pressure these institutions, our elected officials, anyone who's willing to listen, push for more funding at universities, and also universities need to be held accountable. In the meantime, try and get involved with your university, get up to date what's going on with your student government. Do not take a backseat to your education. This is your setup for the rest of your life. I'm advocating for y'all behind the scenes.